say today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. Come now, you say today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead you ought to say, if the Lord wills. Instead you ought to say, if the Lord wills. Instead you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. We will live and do this or that. Oh, we will live and do this or that if the Lord wills. If the Lord wills. If the Lord wills. If the Lord wills. Hey everybody. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there is a lot of rain and thunder going on right outside my office. It's quite refreshing, actually. You probably can't see that, but it's refreshing that there is rain and thunder going on outside. Matter of fact, it reminds me of Florida, my home state, and how that's the norm, that there's just always rain and thunder. And so I find it kind of refreshing at the moment. However, if you're making plans for something, let's say you want to go to the beach, or you just make all these plans and think to yourself, I'm going to do this or that, and then a rainy day comes, you might be very easily discouraged. And I guess it's just appropriate that I was focusing and writing this song today, and I really want to dedicate this song to my son, Jude, my oldest son. I love him very much, and I have some wonderful discipleship moments with Jude. And just last week, and even throughout this past week, we've been talking about this passage a lot. Just how only God knows the future. We can make all the plans we want, but those plans might not happen. And when they don't happen, after investing so much time into our plans and they don't happen, we can get very easily discouraged. However, when we say, if the Lord wills, we'll do this or that, well then if it happens or it doesn't happen, we know that God has our best interest in mind. He's sovereign. Only God knows the future. Only God knows what will happen tomorrow, or a week from now, or a year from now, or 5 minutes from now when I step outside this door and walk through the rain to go home. So I want to encourage my son Jude, but I also want to encourage all of you to memorize this scripture. This is a wonderful, I don't know if it's a wonderful song, but it's a wonderful passage for adults and for children to learn and to meditate and to really take to heart when we are trying to make plans. If the Lord wills, we'll do this or that. Anything else is really uncertain. Only God's plans are certain. So I love you all and pray that you're encouraged by this song. Bye.